Hey guys, ZX9 Green here. I'm making the second part video of my 2015 Ford F-150 2.7 EcoBoost. And if you didn't see part one, quick story of what happened is I bought the truck brand new. The truck was leaking a little bit of oil out of the oil pan, but it was drips. It was nothing big. And then at 25,000 miles, it started consuming oil somehow through the engine, and the engine failed at 25,000 miles. The piece of the exhaust valve it was actually broke off. They showed it to me in the shop once they had it out, and it also scored my cylinder. So not exactly sure how it was consuming oil from that, but Ford did give me a brand new motor, and this literally happened at almost exactly 25,000 miles. Well, the truck now has a total of 50,000 miles, and so it now has 25,000 miles on the new engine. So since it had the same mileage, I just wanted to give an update on it so far. And ever since I got my new motor, I haven't had any issues with the new motor. It has all the power like the first one, and same great fuel consumption. Obviously, when you're towing it, it drops down quite a bit, but it's been running perfect as far as I know on that part of it. I did get a bigger trailer. The trailer I was pulling at first was a single axle trailer that was about 1,800 pounds empty, and when it was fully loaded, it was around 3 to 3,500. And the new trailer I got is a 4-place aluminum, all aluminum snowmobile trailer. So its empty weight is about 3,000 pounds right now, the way it's set up. And when I have it fully loaded with people or with sleds and gear and everything, it's at about 6,500 is the most I've had in it. So I know I'm going to hear a whole bunch of great comments about going to a bigger trailer and how I'm an idiot. And if you guys read through the comments of the first video, quite entertaining. I guess I'm the not the smartest person in the world according to all those videos, all those comments. Anyway, so the new trailer is well under. My truck's ready to pull 7,600 or 78, one of the two, and the most I've had is about 65, and it's pulled that without any issues at all through the mountains of Colorado and in New Mexico. And so I'll make another video showing that trailer so people can see kind of what size a 2.7 can haul without any issues if they're trying to figure out if their truck, if a 2.7 can haul their trailer or not. And it really pulls it without any issues. Usually to go up the steepest part of the mountains in Colorado on I-70, with all that weight, I don't even have to floor it. I'm usually going, I don't know, somewhere between probably about 3/4 throttle, and it's going 70 to 75, no problem. It's awesome in that aspect. The only thing I'm still worried about is the longevity and the reliability of the 2.7. Since I already had an issue, obviously. My goal was to keep this truck for 20 years or around 200,000 miles. Few things. There is a guy I kind of keep contact. He works on a fleet of Ford F-150s that have 2.7s. A lot of 2.7s, the 5.0 and the 3.5. And I talked to him a little bit, and he was saying that the 2.7 for his fleet has been probably the most reliable and probably the best motor in there. So that was good news. But some of the other small things that kind of have happened with my truck so far is at about 30,000 miles, the driver's seat got a little tear on the seam. Ford replaced that with no issues under warranty. And my truck is involved in the recall for the seatbelt tensioner that supposedly in a crash or something like that, the stable tensioner is kind of heating up or smoking. So there's a possible fire hazard, I guess, and I still need to get that done. So that's one issue. I think I'm getting the door. Some of the door latches when it was cold outside would also, you couldn't open it once you got out of the truck. So I'm getting that done, and then it's not part of one of the recalls, but my tailgate has done that too before, where it's cold outside and I can't open my tailgate. So I need to get that figured out, because one time that happened, I was trying to get a snowmobile into the back of my truck and the tailgate was up, so it didn't make it easy, of course. And then something that's happened just recently, about a couple months ago, my check engine light came on, and the code was, I don't have the code off the top of my head, but it was for something with the catalytic converter was out of readings or out of check. So I reset the code, it went away, and then it came back later. So I need to get that checked out. And in my other video, a few people had told me that possibly when it was consuming oil, it was getting burned up in the catalytic converter, and it could be making could cause an issue in the future. And I asked Ford about it when I got my new engine, and they said, as far as I know, it's fine, but if it's an issue in the future, let me know. So I need to get them to check that out, because the lights come on a couple times. So I'll keep you guys advised on what ends up happening with that, but I'm hoping they'll realize that that was an issue from the first motor, and they'll take care of whatever it is. That's pretty much all I got right now. I'll keep on giving you updated videos in the future. I also give you a video on my snowmobile trailer, and so you guys can kind of see what it can pull. I still like the motor, and I want to keep it for a long time. I got to decide if I'm going to get the extended warranty or not. I have about 1 year left and 10,000 miles on that. So let me know if anybody's had the same issues with their trucks, or also be interested to see in the comments of people who have high mileage on their 2.7s. I know there's some of the 3.5s out there with high mileage, but it'd be interesting to see some of the 2.7s with higher mileage. I know I saw one on Auto Trader or something like that had 183,000, and it was the 2.7, so that's good to see. So anyway, hope you guys have a good night. Talk to you later.